Trying to get the video copy here, man, so we can trying to get the Zoom pulled in here. Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him? Bubba say, you know they should. That's Bubba Bolden talking. He said he'll talk to y'all. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get some video in here for man. But listen, the end of that was really bad. If they were thinking about firing Manning, the end of that game uh, could have been it. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is Darren King coming up. I don't know if y'all, can y'all hear him? Hurricane, you say fire the whole staff. That was bad, dog. But like I've been saying, nothing I say has changed. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bigger. It's bigger than what we see that happens on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was trying to get the presser in here. Give me a second when I walk in the house. I'll get the presser pulled up. If y'all want to hear them talk. But yeah, it hasn't changed for me. I mean, the problem, like I say, is that UM University of Miami football, um, the whole football culture, administration system, I think it's rearing this ugly head that they don't really care about football. And I think teams around the country has poured more money and resources into football. And I think it's catching up. I think it's catching up with Miami. Um, you're starting to see what you're starting to see what we are. You're starting to see. I mean, if it's not clear to you, if y'all think just changing the coach, bringing somebody in, will make a difference. Eh, If you think changing the coaches, bring somebody in, will make a difference. But I think what happens is they'll fire Diaz. I think they do it for business reasons. I think they'll fire him to restore the hope back into the program and all of that trash. And then bring somebody in like Diaz. Somebody who we're not thinking about. Somebody young. Somebody who may have some potential. And I don't think they care enough. I don't think they care enough. And I think teams being able to touch kids across the country now and let a kid see their locker room over the internet and things of that nature has caught up with Miami. That's what I believe, because those teams are able to show them, hey, look what we got. The world is smaller now, and they're coming down here taking players. It's not just, okay, let me tell you an example. I remember when I met Leary, right? When I met Leary, who went to Alabama. Turn back on. I remember when I met Leary, who went to Alabama. He told me he had never been on a visit. Okay? He told me he had never been on a visit. And it dawned on me that the kids in South Florida were privy to something that a lot of kids across the country is. And they got coaches that put them in the van and they take kids to colleges and stuff. Leary had never been on a visit anywhere. So what I'm saying is, there's kids across the country like that. And it was more of that. You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Kids in Miami probably didn't know. They didn't know what, probably they were making to Florida. Maybe they didn't know what Oregon looked like. They didn't know what Auburn looked like. But now they can see these schools. And Miami's still marking time. I don't. That was bad, dog. That was bad. The end of that game was bad. King, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. Whether it's King, see, I don't think you could point the finger at, like, I keep going back to I was in the military. I know how systems work. I know how hierarchies work. I know how these things work. I don't think you could point the finger at anything except the people that's running it. Okay? Because you can say, well, King sucked. I told y'all he had 2 interceptions. Well, how do you explain King throwing 31 completions, 400 yards, Rambo career high maybe? It happens all together. The drops, the fumbles, the penalties, the not tackling. It's accumulation of things, dog. You feel me? Boy, the end of that was bad. The end of that was really, really bad. What you mean that's not why we lost this game? What do you mean? What did I say a reason why we lost the game? I say you can't point your finger at one thing. That's why I said we lost the game. I said the only thing you can point your finger at is the leadership. That's what you pointed at, because when it looks, you know why it looks confusing? Because what happens Monday through Friday? That's why it looks confusing. Because what happens Monday through Friday? Last time I felt like this, I woke up the next morning, Golden was fired. Bro, listen, man. Y'all go hug your family or something, man. You can't care about the Canes more than Miami Hurricanes care about the Canes. I say that all the time. Like I say, I don't. People, you guys finna argue all night long about, is it King? Is it this? Is it that? Like, man, listen. I'm here to tell you that The problem is bigger. That's the reason why I say I don't care if Manny get fired. I know it's gonna be days like this if Manny stay here. He's always showed us it's gonna be days like this. But I said I didn't want to. I didn't want. I don't want them to fire him because they're not gonna hire anybody. You're gonna start over with a new guy, with a new young guy. They're not gonna go out there. They're not gonna go fight for Cristobal, Lane Kiffin. From years past, what we've seen, they've been hire the young hotshot guy. So it's either let Manny. I know firing him feels good. It's like fire Manny. That feels good. Then here's the hiring process that we all have been a part of, this hiring process, where it's like, oh, get this guy, get that guy. Y'all had this long wish list. You know what I'm saying? And then they come up with Al Golden. They pay to bring Manny Diaz back. Never been a head coach ever. It's hard to see, man. Cal, you know what, Cal? And that's the part that's the part that I fight with. Like, right? Will he change his personality? Could he be tougher on the team? Can he learn as he goes? Firing him is just going to start another hiring process from some people who want mediocrity or don't care to have mediocrity. Because if they cared to be on top of football, they would hire the guys that would put them there. Butch would have. They brought Butch back at the right time. It's a lot of guys they passed up on, and we would. It's tons of guys they passed up on, man. Especially when they got Al. We didn't even know where the Al Golden thing came from, though. Trucker Abdullah right here. Trucker Abdullah said, "I feel bad for the kids." See that right there. That right there is that's my catch-22. Because I come in contact with these kids a lot, and y'all want send them to Miami, right? That's what y'all was saying. Send them to Miami. Send them to Miami. Dog, take me to the back, so I won't lose. That's the tough part for me. When we keep getting send the kids to Miami, and I come across these kids, I know them personally. I know Pope, dog. I know Wiggins. It's hard for me to look at them. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they about to go back. I hope they get their degree and can find a job, but they may be about to go right back to the hood they came from. That's the tough part for me. What Trucker Abdullah just said. Manny is who he is. He's not going to magically change the Bush Davis. I'm sure there's been coaches that started off bad that got it together. It happens. Listen, I I know firing Manny makes y'all feel good to say, but I don't have any confidence that the administration is gonna go get anybody to go. Marvin, it is though. Marvin said this is sad. It is, but I mean it's no different than any other year. No, we've been mediocre for a long time. I know as a fan, it's hard to believe. We've been mediocre for a long time, dog. We've been mediocre for a long time. I'm telling y'all, Manny has done enough to get fired. He has. He has. But I'm gonna also tell y'all this: they fired Manny, right? The administration does have to be held accountable. They fired Manny, right? We're gonna be right back here together every day, morning breath show, and we're gonna watch. And we're gonna watch this hiring process. And we're gonna watch it go through, and we're gonna see who they hire. I'm thinking all my life, man, the best person I ever saw them hire. I think I wanted them to hire Randy because he was black. And when they hired Mark Richt, but we see they hired the old Mark Richt, who was at the end of coaching and everything. That's what they're gonna do, dog. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna bring Ed Reed in, because they didn't get Highsmith. Just tap dancing and BSing, bro. That's it. Just tap dancing. Just tap dancing and BSing. Fire Manny, get Manny out of here. Hey, Manny, fire. I wonder if we should get. Then you guys gonna start with the wish list. We can get Lane Kiffin. I wonder if we could pull Nick Saban from Alabama. You go up here and get. Oh, I heard this. I heard Urban Meyer want to come back to Miami. And y'all start doing all of that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I heard Urban Meyer want to come back to college football. We should go get. Man, them people ain't on that, man. Them people is not on that, man. At all. That is not what they're trying to do. I was coming on here, man, to get the Zoom on here, man. But when I go in the house, I'll set it up. I'll set the Zoom up and see if the press conference is still going on. I didn't hear Manny. I heard De'Aaron King. I heard Bubba Bolden. I ain't driving. This lady driving. I'm about to go inside the house, though. And see if I can set the press conference. I think the press conference is still going on. I don't hear it in the background anymore. Go. You need to go. I don't hear it in the. Just go. I don't hear it in the background anymore. But yeah, I was trying to bring that in to tap that in. No, man, Cristobal is not leaving Oregon. You need to just look at U-turn. You did way too much right there. Cristobal not leaving Oregon, man. Them people love football up there, man. That man living on the golf course, man. We would have to pay him to get him out of there. And we not doing that either. We ain't doing that either. We not doing that either. And I thought they messed up my Saturday. They not cutting it, done. They not gonna cut the check, dog. Like, they done showed us numerous times what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna find somebody they can play 3.5 and hope he turn into Jimmy Johnson. That's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna cut the check. They don't. The administration don't want it like that. They show you by who they hire. That's how they show you. They show you by who they hire. Oh man. But yeah, bro, they show you by they show you by who they hire. The keys now. They don't want it like that, man. They don't want it like that. I know much as y'all want to believe they do, they don't. They do not want it like that. I know y'all want to believe it's all hunky-dory. And it's all, yeah, man, just go get Cristobal. Give him $100 million. It ain't that, dog. That's not what they gonna do. They don't show us what they gonna do. They show us all the time. Let me see if I can get this Zoom in here for y'all, man. I'm finna see if I can get this Zoom in here for y'all, bro. Let's see if they still talking. But yeah, bro, all bad, man. That was bad. Let's see if they still talking. Lane Kiffin, none of that, man. Them people ain't going to get none of them people, man. Lane Kiffin, none of them dream people y'all calling out, man. Yeah, bro. I just don't. I ain't got no confidence in them like that, dog. I don't. Y'all give me a second, man. Let me get set up here, bro. One second, man. One second. Let me get this pulled in here, bro. Yeah, man. I feel Manny did enough. He done enough to get fired. What you say, Cal? At this point, they're ready to give it to Luke. I don't think it's that bad, Cal. I don't think it's that bad, Cal. But it's bad, dog. Luke Edison got a game tonight, bro. Yeah, dog. The ending of that was horrible, dog. That thing ended the worst way. Yeah, man. But I'm sitting in the stadium and I'm thinking and like, I'm thinking, yep. If I'm saying let Manny stay here, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a couple of days like this. It's gonna be a lot of days like this. Yeah, though. I just don't believe that they're gonna do the right thing. I just don't believe that they're gonna do the right thing in the hiring process, though. I just don't. That game just imploded at the end. That thing imploded at the end, didn't it? Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, man, all bad. Michigan State, let's see. And it was like, who was teaching my tell me why Manny Diaz don't take the blame on him and his coaches. What did he say? I was trying to put him in here in the press conference. I didn't watch the press conference. What did he say? I don't know who else he could have put this blame on. Who else he could have put the blame on? Manny ain't gonna blame nobody. He's just gonna keep telling us how we play away. I'm a coach. I'm a good be hard some film on the play being time moving forward. That's what he said. Yeah, man, having all kind of computer issues right now. Jesus Christ. My computer look like our defense at the end of that game. But I know Brinson gonna look good. Brinson look good. They're gonna look good. They always look good in the beginning, just like our linebackers that we had looking. They always look good in the beginning. Like I told somebody, I was talking to a coach the other day. I told him, listen, James, Brinson, these kids look good in the beginning. That's what Northwest Boys Club did. That's what Northwestern did. That's what Gwen Cherry got them to this point. They come in here with the confidence. They've been hard coached. You know what I'm saying? They come in with the confidence. They've been hard coached all their life. They confident. They ready to play. They winners. And then, like Tracy Howard say, the culture sucked the life out of him. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. So yeah, they always look good in the beginning. Now the 5%, the 3%, the ones are the ones. I mean, the ones that are going to the league, they're going straight to the league. I mean, they're going to do what they do no matter where you send them. In my opinion. Bro, the crazy part is this. We could sit in here and we could argue, right? We could argue about it was defense, it was this, it was that, it was this, it was that. We could do that, but I think the problem is bigger. We could argue about King. Yeah, we could argue about King. We could argue about this, that. Man. The problem is bigger than that, dog. It's a big problem. It's a huge problem. Yeah, the problem is bigger than that, dog. I got somebody call me. My homeboy called me as soon as I walk out the stadium. Told you King was trash. Man, listen, man. As soon as I walk out the stadium, I told you King was trash. Yeah, man. Soon as I walked out of there, told you King was trash.